Today on Jab Scrap Adventures, we're going to be discussing tires a little bit. So, if you've been watching, we just recently put the lift kit on the 4Runner so it can accept a 35-inch tall tire. This is what we're going to be installing on the 4Runner. This is what we had on before. Both of them are a Kenda Cleaver RT. We really like the Kendas. We're not sponsored by Kenda or anything, but they ride down the road nice. They're aggressive, but they're quiet. So the tires we had on here previously are a 33 10.5 R17. The tires we're going to be putting on it are a 35 12.5 R17. Both the same tire. These are on Method race wheels, and these were previously on our Ford. They're 8 lug. So in order to get these to fit on the 4Runner, we went over to Amazon and I bought these Easy Accessory wheel adapters. They adapt it from the 6 lug pattern to the 8 lug pattern of the Ford. Now, I know a lot of people frown upon wheel spacers and whatnot, but I feel confident in these. I have previously had a set of these before. We ran these before on the Toyota, and we actually stacked them on top of 3-inch wheel spacers, and we had 39-inch stickies on it. So they've proven to be pretty tough. So I think for the little bit of off-roading that we're going to be doing and the road driving, they'll be just fine. And these tires ride pretty nice, so they won't be shaking them up a bunch. So with that being said, we're going to start putting these on and see how it all looks when it's all said and done. Okay, so here is the wheel adapter in 2 separate pieces. It is hub centric, so it locks it together. You have these flush Allens that bolt the 2 halves together. We're going to use blue Loctite on all of them, torque it all to spec. And fingers crossed we don't have any issues. We haven't had any yet. So we got the wheels and tires on the 4Runner. I pulled it out of the barn, and we just did a bunch of front end stuff to it too. All new ball joints. We did tie rod ends, inners, outers, all that stuff. And I took it down the road, and it just was driving funny, and the front end was sitting way higher than what it was. So we just backed it back in the barn. We were going to mess with it some more, and it leveled out. Well, I think what's going on is that the alignment is so far off right now because of all the new front end stuff that it's actually pushing the tires together and making the front of the 4Runner go up while you're trying to drive it down the road. And then whenever you back up, it's pulling it apart and lowering the front of the 4Runner. We'll show you what we mean. Alright, so we got the 4Runner pretty much done. It's pretty much ready for an adventure. We got a couple little things we still got to do to it. One of the things we did is we pulled the spare tire out from underneath the rear, so now we can clean out the back half of the frame a little bit better, and it took some unnecessary weight out of it. But with that being said, we got to get back to the shop because we got a lot to do yet, and we got some big news coming up. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching Jab Scrap Adventures. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.